Thank you. So today I will be doing the training myself, and I'm the obviously the designer of this product and also the pattern creator of the technology behind this product as well. So today's training is important because today we'll be talking about how cloud can be used for online user conference. So we will go over the concept of what kind of user conference, online graduation, job fair, new student onboarding functions we can provide with cloud. So we'll go over the concept with a set of PowerPoint slides first. Then we will kind of look at how to run a user conference or how to run a graduation. Then we will talk about the harder part, which is how do you set up a a user conference? How can you configure everything? And then at the very end, we touch a bit about how do you do the marketing campaign so that you will bring lots of attendees to a big event like a trade show, expo, online graduations. So we'll go start with the PowerPoint. So I will close the right side and we'll make the only one person's webcam to be displayed. So whoever talking will be displayed as the speaking person. So first of all, what is cloud user conference? We want the solution to be a better solution for the user conference graduation, and we want to have the display to be always great, no matter if the attendee is using a phone, pad, computer, or TV. In case you use a TV, at some time we would like to train the group to use cloud TV app as well. And then how do you make the audio quality, video quality to be more at a professional and the breakout sessions. So this is the way you create a multi-track event. When we say multi-track, we means you specify the day 1 and the day 3, the start date and the end date. Then you specify total number of tracks. Further, you specify for each day, are you going to do morning session, afternoon sessions? What will be the applicable for each of the venue? We call it tracks because a track, while can be physically be using the same building, same room, but really on a different day you can move to a different location. So we call it a track. So it's a multi-track. If in case you enable the exhibitions, then you will set up the exhibition for the sponsors to define their levels and then how many tables. So this one is not done yet. So we plan to make this thing to be implemented in September, hopefully by third week. So we'll be basically starting next week. We would like you guys to, as a matter of fact, it could be even starting Friday, depend on if I can cover everything. If I cannot cover everything, or even I cover everything, I feel the quality is still not good enough, I might lead another session. And this one got to be treated very important. So remind Rainer that make sure entire team members learn, watch this recorded meeting, and work with Michael, with Miranda to do the setup to do the practice a lot. So so prepare conference program for each days and the tracks. So the beauty of this conference is once you specify the start day and the end day, and then specify how many tracks you want to run, the applicable, when you click on next, you are ready to select whatever the program. So there's a term called conference versus conference programs. A conference represents the entire thing of the conference. It's mainly representing a big event, a big trade show event, or big student onboarding or job fair. And a program represents a specific session, whether in the afternoon or for the entire day or for that particular day. So if it's not created yet, it will let you create. If it's already created, it will let you edit. So when you select these things, then you will see who will be the host for the conference program. So a conference program itself is an instance of a conference where multiple people will be talking about the presentation topics. Then obviously, you can when you open the conference, now you will be presented. Suppose you have a conference. It's the hybrid event for all Pakistan students to be joining this hybrid event in October on the 15th. When they click, if you are just a student or teacher attending, then they have a choice of joining. Obviously, if it's not, the conference is not even started yet, this join will be grayed out, or depending on, for marketing purpose, we might allow them to open it to see how cool each of the sessions, because they will see who will be speaking, but they won't be able to view the content. So this way, they can also view the old schedule or view today's schedule. If today has multiple tracks, you will have a going right, so you'll see more. Or if you click on old schedule, then you will see, well, this is still showing another way of if you are a host, then you will be able to open it. And when you click on open it, you can open anything, any program. If you are starting a conference meeting, then you must be a host. If you are a host of the entire conference, then you can actually start any program, which is obviously dangerous, right? Because each program have the host. They are the people supposed to start. But for the ease of operation and setup, we actually let you, if you are the conference host. That feature is not done yet. So when you guys do the testings, it's going to be testing the functions, but we will do our best to provide you help. In this case, Miranda and Jinzu, Michael will be helping you guys, and Amy will be helping you. But Miranda and Michael and Jinzu will have more overlap time. So we really, I think starting next week, we want to be very seriously kind of working with your team to do lots training and lots testings. Also, as attendee, when you join a meeting, in case you have 50,000 people attending this meeting, obviously to enable everybody to join the meeting as an interactive user, it's going to cost you quite some money. So we want to provide the live stream option as well as interactive user options. So when you join, click on join, you'll be prompted with the function of if you're joining as an interactive user, a session, or joining as joining the live stream user session. Let me see, somebody just join us. So I'll quickly finish the PowerPoint. Then I'll ask you guys if you guys have any questions. Then I will do the product demo. So we want this experience to be good because this is what cloud can do. Cloud can play music. Can make the presentation, the look and the feel of a presentation of a remote user to be as real as the in-person users. And there are some special functions make this kind of a in-person feel to be great, including better preparing audio, video files, including whether you want the host to introduce the next speaker, when the next speaker is about to present, who are the person you want them to be enabled with webcam to turn on. All these things are controllable via the cloud. Obviously, event preparation and rehearsal will be important. In other words, if you are a speaker for this session, which is a ballet talent show performance for a graduation, you might be better off by just preparing a highly recorded video to be playing instead of perform on the stage, because the stage could be outside, for the graduation could be too big. Nobody can really see you perform well. You might as well just entertain by turning on the webcam. Will the webcam be just yourself or with the host introducing you? So that's all controllable. Event preparations, there are some more checks we mentioned. So live doc advantage become very obvious, when you want to do a big event like this, because first of all, how can it be even possible to control the flow nicely without having the trouble of the speaker one has to share his screen in order to be presenting, versus in this case, it's all live document based, and all the presentations for a big conference are pre-submitted, pre-approved, and finalized, and the quality is well controlled. In case you support the rehearsal, which is not done yet, but I think by the end of September it will be done, you can let the speaker to do a rehearsal, submit his or her rehearsal for approval. So as the chief in charge for the entire event, you really have the confidence this event is going to be almost like an online concert where every single details were carefully practiced, rehearsed, and approved. So it's going to be high quality. It's almost will be production quality. Taking advantage of all screens, so attendee might be using a phone, at home maybe synchronize with the TV, or multiple TVs might be at location one, and a remote location might have another group of people gathered together to be participating, to have the remote speakers, the remote meetings sessions, the video streaming to be mixed with the main venue, so that it's going to just be feeling in-person feeling, but it's capable of connecting people remotely, and multiple auditorial rooms to be or presentation stage from multiple places to be or mixed together. This one is not done yet. This will be added at a later time. So in case you want to support vendor exhibitions, now you'll be showing one vendor at a time, but there will be a switch icon here, so you can switch. So you will see Amazon is at our school exhibiting with multiple presentation stage or interview tables. An interview table lets you do one-on-one or one-to-many people of interviewing, and presentation stage allowing more students. So when, in this case, more than 8 people are at this presentation table or stage, a bench will be automatically appear where you can sit in up to lots of people. In the reality, even this kind of thing, it can be live stream as well as interactive meeting, both enabled to support unlimited scalability. So if you switch, there's a switch icon here. If you don't, if you want to take a walk online to see, you want to join Adobe, and then you're leaving Amazon, joining Google or joining Adobe, the size of the vendor's box is going to be connected with the sponsorship level. So summary, cloud event enables expo and trade show to be done with total control of quality and processes. It streamlines the preparations, rehearsal, and the actual running of a conference along with exhibition. Cloud Live Doc technology makes conference presentation to be managed with workflow to assure the quality of every step of a complicated conference meetings. Cloud Live Doc makes each presentation with the highest audio and video quality. So I think I'm going to now close this document. This is the PPT, and start to demo the product to you guys. Any questions first?
No, sir, not yet.
Okay. So if not, we're going to see. I'm going to do a screen sharing now. So I'm sharing my screen, and I think I'm going to just share my this screen. So I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. So I will go directly to show you how does a conference meeting behave like. So in this case, I'm going to maximize my screen again, because the recording, when Rena and the other team members review this recorded meetings, it will look better. So in this case, you are looking at the school's calendar by looking at all the meetings happening. So in our case, you see this cloud cooperation. We are preparing for a AI expo happening in China, and so this is a top tier, one of the top tier expos in China. So we are helping the organizer to run this AI expo, and then internally we're doing a few we're doing a few webinars. So as you can see, multiple meeting there. You can also switch the view to list view. I actually like the list view better. The calendar view is more like for people who is a teacher, who is a manager or a person who need to main responsibility is to conduct the lesson or conduct a webinar or conference meeting. The managers really need to see the entire companies. So list view, the calendar is very personal, right? So the list view lets you see with a filter on You can select a host, select attendee, meeting status, whether, so you have a filter capability. So in this case, I'm going to show you a AI expo in Chinese. So I'll just kind of explain it. We're not going too deep. I just want to feel it, how a conference meeting is going to be behaving like. So in this case, on the September 15th, we're running an expo. This expo was supposed to be happening on October the 25th, but then they were afraid of the pandemic to be happening again. So right now it's well controlled, under control in China. So they moved to September 15th. So I told the organizer, in this case, we cannot do the entire conference. We can only help you to do some, because our software won't be fully ready by September 15th. So in this case, however, we have been preparing this for them, because we were thinking it will be October the 25th. So anyway, if you click on this, then as you can see, it will be opening it. So if you are a host, then you can prepare, practice, and test run it. But I'm not a host, I am a speaker. So I don't know which session I'm a speaker even. So anyway, I say I'm going to just prepare it. So in this case, if you are preparing it, you can just make sure, this is the presentation number 1, presentation number 2, number 3, number 4. Obviously, if you're not a speaker for this presentation, you're not supposed to see other people's document, right? Otherwise, people won't feel comfortable. However, I'm a speaker for this presentation. So if you notice, I can only see document of the presentation topic number 2. So I can obviously click on the edit to change, who will be the speaker other than Tieren US. I might want to add Amy, for example. So Amy, you will be helping to be presenting as part of these presentations. So I cannot change this position. That's wrong. I cannot decide I'm going to be the first speaker. So this is a bug, need to be fixed. In the reality, your team will be well trained. So in case we have bugs like this, so what? We're still around the October 15th expo. And then the presentations type. And are you going to do a breakout? Are you going to do award ceremony? Are you going to do award of diploma? So in case you are going to do the graduations, then a description to describe it. So we're going to save this. We're going to save the sessions. Michael is our VP of development. So Michael will be helping you guys. Obviously, Miranda will be, and Jinzu will be spending more time with you. Michael will be serving as a backup. So in case something technically you got a problem, Michael will be helping. So you can also click on these 3 dots, perform operation called prepare. So prepare lets you add a PowerPoint document. So you can select a document from a space, upload a local document, or select document from your personally saved files. So in this case, I'm just uploading a document. So I'm uploading a document announcing P1 and DevSuite 11. I mentioned to Rana that our project management tool might be good, as well as our customized customer relationship management tool might need to be used to help you guys to do the campaigning of this kind of event, as well as to the work management to make sure everything is going to be well prepared. So in this case, Now for my presentation topic number 2, I have a video files, I have another video files, and then I have my PowerPoint. So this video file just showcase, as a speaker for this topic number 2, I'm highly qualified. In case I want to keep people entertained, I might indeed play something, music, whatever. So if I go to this document, this is going to be a document of PowerPoint or whatever things. So under 3 dot, if you notice, there's something called practice and delete. As a speaker of this session, you should not have the ability of delete it. Only organizer can delete it. However, you should be able to practice it. As you can see, practice is not done. So the practice things is allow you to record it. Once recorded, you can submit your presentation, so the organizer will have a better assurance that you're going to finish your presentation under the 20 minutes of your time slot allowed. So if you notice, each topic, when you edit, one of the thing is supposed to be the durations. So this duration could be 5 minutes, 20 minutes. It's not done yet, but it's supposed to dictate the duration of the entire conference based on so this time here 10 minutes, whatever the minutes you have, it's going to drive the duration of the entire conference. So other than that, the next will be, so this one is about preparing for a conference. Now, if you are a host, you'll have more. You'll be able to create a new topic. So I will show you how do you become a host. So I'm going to exit. So I finished the presentation of preparing as a speaker. So as a speaker, to summarize, you get into because you are speaker, you will be able to see there's a conference you're attending and you are a speaker. Before the conference start, you can open the program where you are a conference program speaker. When you open it, for protecting everybody's privacy and to make the presentation to be more astonishing, or we do not want you to see any other people's presentation document. So that's why it's designed to be, you only see your presentation topic. And then when you click on that, you can assign people. You can also prepare all the document, and you can rehearse. Not only one person rehearse, you can basically have multiple people joining to rehearse. So when I start, somebody better help me to turn on my webcam, and when I mention you better turn on your webcam. So there's a lot of things to prepare. I emphasize when you run it, it's almost like running a online concert. To have so many people are watching you, so therefore better prepare for every single details. So I'm going to close this one up. So next, I'm going to show you guys. So how do you prepare the program? How do you prepare as a host? So in this case, I hope I can do it. So I'm clicking on this. I think I'm going to let me see. Yeah, so I might as well switch to Pakistan University, I think. I'm not sure. So I think I'm going to switch to another company, Texel US. So now I switch to a US server, switch to Texel US, and I'm going to look at the meeting sections, and I'm going to the list view. Sorry for that. Yeah, I think I'm going to switching back. I thought I created on the Texel. Actually, it's not true. So I'm switching back to Cloud Corporation. So I'm back to the China server. As you guys can see, Cloud can have multiple servers in the different countries. So hopefully, one day we can have servers in Pakistan. And when we have many universities, that needs might become real. So I'm going to search for, yeah, I'm going to opening this one, Semicon West. So this Semicon West is another sample trade show, multiple tracks. So I'm going to, in this case, I'm going to edit. So when you edit, now you are editing the the main conference. So if you notice, there's edit function here. So you edit this one, then you can decide the start date and the end date. So don't forget, you have already created many programs already, right? So if you change the start date and the end date, theoretically, it may affect your program. So this conference, as I know, is supposed to be sometime in the November. So suppose this is going to be November 22nd to November 24th. Or I think if I'm right, it's supposed to be in the December sometime. So it's supposed to be December Sunday. People arrive, and then December all the way to the 5th. Then then you decide, how many tracks it's going to be. So as if you notice, since you change the tracks, you change the number of days. This thing whole program change. So for the first day, we probably were not going to do any track 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe we just do 3 tracks. Then these hosts should be labeled as conference host. So if I say next, then if you notice, the program is smart enough to remember your first program while you have changed the date, but it nevertheless is still the first program, right? So it remember the program. So whatever the data you prepared will remain to be correct. So in this case, I want to add multiple hosts to this program. So I want to add Amy, and I want to add Miranda, and I want to add Michael. So I might want to add presentation topic as well here. This one is kind of easier to add. I kind of feel that really is a lazy way, for a reason. It's easy, but you really cannot add the content, which is not really good ways. And if you guys notice, there's an advanced setting here. So that enable you to set up the live stream. Live stream, I think, should be another training session sometime next week. Uh, we probably need to enable you technical people to think about in Pakistan how live stream should be done. So that I think we're going to skip that. How do you do the live stream? Are you going to do live stream user for the web users, for the mobile users? Are you going to have a host for the live stream session itself? Uh, so a big conference is almost like it requires lots effort really, but it's just so cool. Be able to do a true hybrid event using cloud, and obviously cloud is going to be beat up lots other online meeting platform because cloud is just different. Cloud can really live doc based, and it can enable streamline workflow driven of this kind of a event. So here's a semicon. Where is it? Where's it now? Why I cannot find it? Let me think about that.
You're in the month September.
I thought, oh yeah, I changed it to December. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I have a semicon West. So Michael is our VP of development. So any improvement, I often remind Michael, whenever we do the search, Michael, let's make sure find everything, no matter which month. Just get rid of this month limitations. You are searching for things. So even I forget this kind of a limitation. So something's not perfect there. So anyway, if you want to view all the schedule, you have many of them. And if you want to view the day one, you see the day one schedule. And then the program should not be lost. So Michael, double check, make sure this is the case, because if somebody spends so much time preparing it, please do not lose it. I think I accidentally click on not applicable. As a result, the program got deleted. So please do not delete it till I click on. Oh yeah, that's going to be do the warning. That's the best way. Are you sure you want to make this in to be not applicable because the program will be deleted? I think ideally do something smart. Don't delete till the last second when I truly close the conference editing user interface. So it's kind of tricky. Just be super careful. Just respect people's effort preparing the program. So in this case, I'm going to open the program. So I'm going to prepare it. So this time, as you guys can see, it's going to be different because now as a host, I have more control. First of all, I can control the prelude. I can obviously switch to different program to be preparing for it. I can click on the three dot to edit the conference, and I can start the prelude. I can start the presentation, and I can practice it. And so in this case, I'm going to prepare the prelude. I want to play some music. So I want to, while people are coming, I want to this one. There is some kind of a event template. We plan to make it publicly domain. Obviously, we have been working so hard. We cannot make all the features to be done, but we will do our best to make sure the October 15 hybrid event is going to be successful. So you guys' effort will be much appreciated because we need to work together. So hopefully Rana is going to be presenting to the organizer for the expo. So we're going to play some piano music, and we're going to play a chorus group's choir songs. So during the prelude sessions, we'll be playing some music, and then during the prelude time, it's a warming up time, right? The program is starting, people are showing up, people are sitting down. Then online people are joining as well. How can you engage the people? So hopefully, whatever the music you're playing, uh, it will be attract the people. So as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to run it, and I'm going to invite you guys. Kind of I start a meeting. I invite you guys to rejoin the meeting. So in this case, it's going to be my meeting room ID is going to be M588838. So Amy, if you can let people know how to join later when I run this conference meetings. So now we're going to have a presentation number 1, presentation number 2. So this is the place you click on this 3 dot to edit. So do you want the host to introduce the speaker? If you do, there are quite some tricks you can do. So you can say, when I introduce you, what if you have multiple speakers, So we are running about 41 minutes now, so I want to kind of probably finish it in the 10 minutes. That means for the setup functions, I won't be able to cover all the setup functions, so we'll do another training by myself. So in this case, we're going to add some more presenters. So we're going to add Color to be the presenter. We're going to add Miranda to be the presenter. So now we have 3 presenters for this session. We have also, so that's about enable introduction, enable host to introduce speakers should be remembered. Oh, I'm not sure actually if I click on the same or not. So now I have well-defined the presentation 1, and I might want to define the presentation 2 as well. So in this case, I'm going to prepare the document. So I want to add the document from the space. I'm going to select document. So that's why Cloud introduced a concept of document space, because it really helps. So for example, Cloud Business Plan, PowerPoint, there are tons of documents. You can easily select any document. So let me, the page size should be definable, should be remembered. So that's another improvement. We probably want Michael to take care of it. So we're going to have a working from home solutions to be a presentation topic. So I'm going to OK it. So now you have the presentation number 1, presentation number 2, presentation number 3, number 4, number 5. The reason I don't like just adding presentation from the location of editing a conference program is a presentation topic really require you to define not only who are the speakers, but also need to define whether hosts need to be introducing you, and whether the duration of the presentations, and most likely add document there, add the PowerPoint there, so you can rehearse it. You can. So in this case, we're adding. Let me go to. Yeah, we're adding the working from home document. We're adding about cloud document. So these are documents later we should share with you guys as well, because there are quite some marketing collateral document will be useful for you guys to be successful promoting cloud one day. So, so, so in this case, as you guys can see, as a host of the conference, I can prepare all the details. I can prepare the prelude. I can prepare the sessions. I can make some session to be itself is a expo. So exhibition, between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., all the conference program need to stop because, we want everybody, no matter people on site or people online, to enjoy, to support our sponsors by attending their exhibition in a hybrid way. Person to person, see the real expo, or join the online ones. So same thing, when it's ending, you can prepare some document. You can also enable the ending session to support breakout so that people start to social, start to go to a different, maybe 20 groups there to join. If you kind of promote well enough, you can basically enable many teachers, many especially renowned professors to be leading certain session in a more informal social way. So they well use the breakout capability of cloud to get people connected. So I think I'm ready to run the conference. So what I would do, as you guys can see, as a host, you can start with prelude. So if I start the prelude, you guys will be all kicked out because I'm a I'm a presenter because I started this meeting, I believe. So Amy, to confirm, did I start a meeting or you start a meeting?
You started the meeting?
Okay, so when I start another meeting, it must terminate the previous meeting. Amy, did you let the team know how to join my meeting M588A?
I just sent it right now.
Don't forget, it's a cloud.cn right now. It's not in the
No
US.
worries.
And
Do we need to?
I would like you guys to join this meetings. If in case you cannot join my conference meeting, it's okay. If you can, it'll be great. I'm continue recording it. So I'm starting the prelude. Please join this meeting. At least some people can join. So in case you guys cannot join, because I don't know the audio server in China allow you to join or not, but give a try, okay? So I'm starting a new meeting. This meeting will be terminated automatically, I believe. So I'm starting it. I'm starting a new one. Looks like people are not joining me. Okay, Amy joined. So Amy, you have joined me. Amy, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Tieren.
Okay, so I'm not sure if they can. Michael just joined. Michael is a co-host. And I have attendee listening only, Sana. I'm sorry you cannot talk, but I'm making you a speaker now. So Sana, you can talk actually. So I will continue. Hopefully more people will be joining. So Sana, can you uh, can you turn your microphone?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay. So Michael, looks like the audio. server in China now is working as well. That's just great. Yeah, that's awesome. So enjoy the conference. So here's the way the conference works. So during the prelude, I'm playing the music. Right now, you guys sometimes hear a pause of the music play. That bug will be fixed very soon. So so hopefully, we see more people and more people are joining, and then then we decided we're going to start the next. We're going to start the presentation. So when, as I say, when you start the presentation, do you want to turn on the webcam, or do you want to turn on, maximize the webcam? There's a many settings, and then so you can run the session, then you can run the next presentations, and then you can run by one. Finally, you finish the entire presentation, and each sessions, the rundown time is displayed. So you can run one, run another one, control the way you want to see all the people's webcam, or you want to switch the webcam to be full webcam, or maximize webcam, or you want to display a document like this. So I think this is the presentations. So here's the document. The presenter will be presenting the document. So in this case, you can control. You want to do the webcam view, or go back to the document view. Do you want the remote people to see the webcam view, or do you want the on-site people always see the document view? So there are many controls there because it's cloud make it all possible. So the most important thing I want to emphasize is treat a multi-track conference meeting to be as cool as an online concert. Pay attention to the details. We, as a provider, creator of cloud, you got our commitment. We will pay attention to the details. We want the future online graduations, user conference, and workshops and job fairs to be as cool as people attending a concert. It happened to be online and in-person hybrid. So I think I'm done. Thank you so much. Any questions? So I just want to see.
I think till now.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to ask if I can get the admin rights
Yeah, we
because
work.
also
Yeah. Yeah.
features we can't access.
Yeah. Great. We will give you the admin right. So more importantly, I think I want to do another training, and
Sure.
I want you guys to talk to Rana and make sure Rana listen to these presentations, because I purposely train it myself, and
Yes, sir.
because nobody knows this product better than I am and than I do. I really need you guys to put a lots of effort to make a hybrid event for the one we are sponsoring to be as cool as a great online concert. Okay, so we will give you the privilege. Okay, thank you
Sure.
so much. Have a great day. Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you. Okay, bye bye. I'm closing this meeting now. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye bye.
Bye, Michelle. Bye, Sana.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.